Okay, thank you so much for having us tonight. Before we get started, there's a few people we'd like to thank. First to the WMEA board for allowing us to perform in this concert. We're very excited, so thanks for opening the door for us. We'd like to send out a thanks to our district. They're very supportive, but mostly the people at Kelly Walsh High School. We live and work in a school that supports the arts greatly, supports culture, and supports giving and acceptance. And so for our kids to get to thrive in that every day, to the people of Kelly Walsh High School, we're very, very thankful. We have two parents we'd like to thank. To Patrick Saunders, who's our resident band dad. He hauls our equipment all across the state. He happens to be here. If we could give him a mad round of applause, that'd be great. And also to our resident band mom, Stacy Baker, and our little nursey for taking care of our kids. She's always on the bus when we can't be, and she's here as well. If we can clap for Stacy Baker. On behalf of my colleague Sarah Hansen, I just want to say thank you for letting us share this music with you tonight. This back half of this program is called Forecast, When Weather Gets Musical. And this is 5 seemingly unrelated pieces, other than the title, that we put together to try to make a show that kind of be seamless and make sense. I was joking with someone earlier that I think the only thing that would make it a little bit more cohesive is if we would have maybe commissioned a work specifically for this, which we did not. And I thought maybe we could call it Wyoming, where the wind never, ever, ever stops blowing. So that'll be the next time that we do this. So please enjoy our performance of Forecast.
News weather producer David Parkinson. David, what is the forecast? Moisture, you also have batteries moisture, all that together is making things exceptionally humid to get all this moisture. For Mankato, we're looking at a high temperature of 91 that feels like 110. So that's what we're talking about. Feels like temperatures well over 110. There is 2,000 miles of heat alerts from coast to coast. What is that?
And it's going to be very hot for millions of people across the U.S. over the next week.
The track does suggest that we will be seeing some heavy rainfall as we head into the early morning hours tomorrow. Let's get you through that timeline here.
The chance for rain will gradually increase late this afternoon across far southern Oklahoma and western North Texas.
A lot of rain around, and some of it is quite heavy at about a half an inch an hour. There's also going to be some pretty good breezes associated with some of this rain.
And the system continues to push, bringing heavy rain into Southern California. Flash flood watches are up. We're looking at thanks or no thanks for your Thanksgiving.
tropical storm in the Midwest is expected to bring even more snow in the near future. Some areas could get up to a foot of snow by nightfall.
There are two parts to this storm. We've got the cold part and the warm part. And where it is snowing right now, this snow will continue to move eastward. And right in between the snow and the rain, that's
For a potential tornado watch in the next couple of hours. The first tornado watch we're likely to see is going to be in this part of Kansas right here, but also stretching into parts of Missouri and also perhaps into
Together. Violent storms possible from Oklahoma City right through Dallas and Fort Worth, Austin, Texas.
Meteorologist Al Dunn.
Hurricane Camille started out as a tropical storm on the 13th of August, some 60 miles west of Cape Cayman Island. moved northward through over the western tip of Cuba, became a hurricane on the 15th of August, and continually moved toward the New Orleans area. Camille cannot be considered just another hurricane or an ordinary hurricane. It was a record breaker. Now, while all the damage has not been assessed as yet, we don't know how much it's done, we do know a few things about it. Its winds hit 190 miles per hour, and that's a very high wind speed for any Atlantic hurricane.